What's up, my K-Sezians? It's your girl K-Sez the Oracle back in the building with another banger. Yeah, I'm 3 in a row. Okay, I'm keeping my word so far. Got my energy up, period. We in this thing. We doing current events and we doing live readings. Okay, 15 triple bonus. The first person that pull up, get themselves a free reading. Let's go ahead and do that intro. Don't meet me there. Beat me there. What's up, guys? It's your favorite psychic, your psychic bestie in the building, guys. We're doing another current events live, and we're also doing another 15 triple bonus reading. So if you didn't get your reading the other day, today's the day. Pull up and get your reading. And you know how I do it over here. The first person that pull up, get themselves a free reading. So let's see who put up first in your girl notification bin. We got Jasmine Sky in the building. Girlie, you just got yourself a free triple bonus reading. Period. And then who the co-pilot in this thing? We got Devon in this building. Period. Okay. Then we got Latrice Dawkins in the building. We got Nick in the building. Period. Girlie, I've been good, Just trying to stay healthy, Trying to keep my head on straight. What's up, Lene Powell? What's up, Rusika? Period. What's up? What's up, everybody? Oh, you miss me. Did you miss me? Period. I'm in the building. Okay. You said Congress admitted to aliens today. What? Okay, we got to talk about it. It's current events. Yes, when you come in the building, hit that like button. Period. Guys, let's go ahead and start the prayer before we get into all these crazy current events. God protects my energy, put a fiery wall of protection around me, my home, my family, and fancy. Allow me to see and hear the messages clearly. Take my bias out of the reading. Angels, ancestors, I appreciate your love, guidance, wisdom, and protection. Also put a fiery wall of protection around all my K-Sezians, both new and old, and send them love and light for their highest good. Amen. Period. If you just pulling up and you new to my channel and you want to get a reading when the time comes in this particular live, all you got to do is send 1515 to my Cash App, which is $TheeShGAWD. Okay, let me find a banner to put that below so you know. All right, my Cash App will be right below on the banner, and also the link to my skin store if you want to purchase yourself some hair crystals. Meanwhile, I need to put some on me right now. 1 second. See what color I want to bust out today. Let me see. I think I want to bust out the green ones. Let's bust out the green ones today. And do that too. Period. Okay. Come on, crystals popping. All right. So, guys, what's been going on? So listen, what I want to talk about, and I want to bring it back up again, is this whole Tyrone, the Who Cloned Tyrone thing. Okay, this is a Who Cloned Tyrone part 2. Okay, so here's the thing about that. So I watched it again because it's super layered, and I be having crazy ass ADD, and I be sleepy as fuck. It won't take me long to be sleepy. But anyways, watched it again, and I feel like another undertone to the movie is that they want to basically have the black race be whitewashed. What do I mean by that? They want to push the agenda for interracial relationships as much as possible, which we see to whitewash to where they're eventually generationally down the line, there's very little melanin and everybody is fucking light skinned, goddamn me, and blonde curly froze and blue eyes. Essentially that's where it's going. It's already started, guys. That's what I'm saying. So a lot of shit that's already in the mix of the stuff that they put in TV shows and TV, it's really so far gone. By the time they want to show it to us, that it's already happening. Like, we can't stop it. Like, at this point, people are already in the thick of their plan. Like, it's really no way to reverse it. Now, if you want to particularly try to do work and try to like realize the advancements they've had on the way you think and your patterns and stuff like that, then it's on you. You know what I mean? And you will create some type of change, but it won't be enough on a mass level because their plan is just too far gone. Like, do y'all agree with me or not? Like, I feel like their plan is too far gone for people to change it. I do. Really, we doing good in it. We trying to stay hydrated in this thing. We trying to stay hydrated in this thing. Girl, I look a mess. I don't know why y'all keep telling me that I look crazy. I don't feel cute at all. Anyways, what else? What else did I want to bring up about the because a lot of people wanted to be all about, like I just want to drive this home for people that's like new to the channel. They really want to drive this home about the movie that is all about Jamie Foxx. It has nothing to do with him, and it has nothing to really do with cloning. It has everything to do with whitewashing the human, like the black race, fucking us up culturally for generations. Like, perfect example. Why the fuck would Kamala bald head ass be going over to Africa to be champion legislation for gay rights and gay marriage to be allowed in fucking Africa? Why do you care about gay shit, like gay shit going on in Africa? Bitch, you're from America. Like, yeah, it's genocide on, you can call them African however, but it's on the color of the skin. It's a genocide on the color, on brown, deeply brown, chestnut brown people. Like, it is. They are pushing interracial relationships at a high degree. Do y'all agree with that? Like, I feel like you want to be like, well, it's all about like, you know, integration and love who you love. Man, listen here. That's like exceptions to the rule. But when you're like pushing it so hardcore to where it's on these commercials, it's not about no fucking inclusion. Commercials and TV and shows and like systematically making black women be unattractive. Like, you think like, oh no, it's a personal decision. They doing it on themselves. How can they be getting together at a boardroom and now that affects black women in a hood near you? What do you mean? What do you mean? Because it didn't start yesterday. What? It didn't start yesterday. And people are easily influenced. Yes, they are. So it's been an attack on the black family, period. Let the woman be so headstrong, be dependent, and be dependent upon it, and become super independent. And therefore, either the black woman is now dependent on the government, so she don't need her man, the black man, or be dependent or be so independent you like, I don't need no man at all. The fuck? That's crazy. That's completely crazy. And women today is adopting this. I mean, Beyonce is part of this agenda and so on and so forth. Like, what do you mean you don't need a man? Yes, you do. And this whole gay agenda, you already know is being pushed because then that stops reproduction. Come on now. So it's a whole tangent of just like what They Clone Tyrone, the movie, stands for. Like, it's so many things. It's so multi-layered. Like, it's not just one agenda that is being brought up in the movie, period. Okay, right? You heard me? Almost. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. Again, I think their agenda to me is too far gone for people to make changes on a mass level. All of this shit has been systematic. It's just been the attack on the black family. And the best thing we could do as women is understand where these these ideologies come from? Like, what do you mean? Like, you super independent, you don't need no man, fuck a man. It's in the music. Y'all singing this shit, y'all all these rappers and shit. Just be a hoe. Go from man to man. No, you don't need no motherfucking man. Fuck niggas. Niggas ain't shit. You hear that shit so much, it's crazy. It's not just some like some euphemisms or some little colloquialisms, culture. Like, it's not just basic like that. It's not. No, it's become a way of life. It's become how women think, and they're acting upon these thought forms that are being pushed through music, movies, shows, and series. And then now you see your friend emulated, and your friend group emulated, and you emulated. Like, guys, that's how they decisions in the boardroom affect you in your local hood. Okay, and that's how they've been doing it, and that's how they're gonna continue to do it. Period. So, although they clone Tyrone is thought provoking, it's not going to invoke no type of change. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not, and it's actually played out in the movie. That's the crazy part. Like, when he was like, man, they out here cloning niggas, man. At the fucking end, like, motherfuckers just still playing and joking about this shit. Like, because at this point, that's what you can do. Their plan is too far gone. It's too far gone. So it's like, at this point, where does that leave the black race? Like, so if their plan continues on its trajectory, what do you say? In the next 50 years, you won't see any black people? Let's run that through the cards. Let's see. Angels, ancestors, and Jasmine. I didn't forget about you. We just not in the readings yet. Let's see. Angels, ancestors, and then, let's say 100 years. Let's do a century. In the next 100 years, will black, what do I want to ask? I think I just want to ask is, will black people become extinct? I just want to ask it like that, see what they say. Will black people become extinct? We already get a yes, but wait. We already get a yes, but wait. So what the fuck? Nobody's crazy over here. A yes, but wait. A yes. A yes, but wait. That means a delayed yes, which is what I was saying. Like 100 years. It's just not. It's not going to happen tomorrow, of course. But in the next 100 years, if their plan is still on its trajectory, that's where it's headed. How do you feel about that? Crazy, right? It's not just a movie. Shit, it's not just a movie. It's not just a movie. It's not just a movie. That's what I was getting mad about the other day when I was talking about it. Like, it's not just a movie. This is our fucking lives. And people over here joking about this shit and we laughing at this shit like it's entertainment. This is our fucking lives. This is our legacy, our livelihoods. Like, they're fucking playing with. It's crazy as fuck. It's crazy as fuck. It's madness. Fucking madness. Another thing I want to bring up is this whole strike in Hollywood. So if you've heard it, like, drive-by wise, like this whole strike, SAG-AFTRA, what, like, you know what I mean? Like, people still watching their Netflix and their shows until they shit get cut off, and you go find a movie and it ain't none. Then you could give a fuck less what they screaming about. But this is why this matters. It matters because they're mad because basically the Hollywood execs are saying, like, in future movies, they want actors to just come in to screen their face, and then from there, their likeness will be used in the movie. We don't need you no more to act nothing. We don't need no takes. We're cutting down on production costs and insurance and all that shit that goes into making movies. We cutting down trailers and feeding your ass and porta potties and all of that shit. Because all we got to do is just scan your fucking face and now you in the movie. And now they're using AI to generate you for the rest of the movie, so they don't fucking need you. So that's why actors are mad. Then they're also mad because a lot of these actors that are doing these Netflix deals are signing like some devil, some sign your life away devil perpetuity 360 fucking deals, to where Netflix is making all the goddamn money and they pimping these actors out and they ain't getting shit but fucking penny candy. Meanwhile, they like the show is getting played over and over again, streamed over and over and over and over, and Netflix is getting richer and richer. Meanwhile, the what makes them Netflix, the actors, the content, the people that's creating it are getting paid in motherfucking peanuts. That's why motherfuckers is mad. That's why motherfuckers is mad. Wouldn't you be mad too? Actors, directors, people like creators that create these shows, they get nothing, y'all. Perfect example. Like my niece had told me in passing when this briefly came up, and I had to do my own research because what made me think about it is she said the guy that created Squid Games ain't got shit. That motherfucker like ain't got shit. And Squid Games blew up. Everybody was watching that stupid shit. Everybody was watching it. Everybody was fucking everywhere. And he should have got paid. He should be living large, fat on a hog. He don't got shit. Who got the money? Netflix. Bro. Who owns Netflix? Let me just do some shits and giggles real quick. Who owns Netflix? Do y'all remember when Netflix won shit? They want shit. They was some motherfuckers you get some DVDs and send them back. What? Nobody fucking with that shit. And now they blew up to where you need these motherfuckers. That's crazy as fuck. That's a crazy ass twist, boy. I was gonna say Angels and Ancestors who own Netflix. Play too fucking much. Who owns Netflix?
According to 4weekMBA, who owns Netflix? Netflix's largest individual shareholder is Reed Hastings, co-founder and former CEO of the company, now chairperson of Netflix, with a 1.7% stake, valued at over $2.4 billion in February 2023. Other significant individual shareholders comprise JC.
So I guess this guy right here is the face of Netflix. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see that. Hold on. Damn, at first I could, but now y'all can't. Damn. Make it back. So this nigga right here is the face of Netflix. Okay. Reed Hastings. This motherfucker look like a pedophile. I ain't gonna lie. He just do. I don't know. As soon as I saw him, I was like, pedophile. That's a good question. Somebody asked. People also search for, is Netflix owned by BlackRock? Oh, BlackRock comes in second with 6.23 shares. But Vanguard Group, aka BlackRock, what the fuck? Vanguard Group or Inc. Vanguard Group Inc. is one of the major shareholders in the company Netflix. Look them up. They own like all the fucking brands of shit that we use. All the companies, you look it up. And then BlackRock and Vanguard is really like the same fucking company. They one and the same. They got like some of the same board members, shareholders, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's crazy. Interesting. So it's no wonder why, once again, Netflix is a major topic in this whole Hollywood strike shit. You know what I mean? Because again, these are those people that comprise of these type of companies, the Rothschilds, Vanguards, and BlackRock. These are the them. When people say the them and all those 13 families, these are the them. When people say them. These are the them. These are the them. These are the them who has their feet on everybody's motherfucking necks. And so what's crazy though is what's going to be the after, like the conclusion of this strike with these actors? Because I don't see them getting no more money. But you know, let's run it through first. Let's see, Angels Ancestors. Will the Hollywood actors receive more money? Will the Hollywood actors receive more money? Helpful people. Be assertive. Communicate clearly. Negotiations. Success in the past. Help from others in the present. Look for a sign in the future. There's something better in the past. Money opportunity in the present. Perfect timing in the future. Let me ask something. Let me go back to something real quick. Was this strike strategically planned? Was this Hollywood actor strike strategically planned? We got There's something better. Yes. And ask help from others. Now listen. Now what made me ask that? Because this is the more important question. What made me ask, was it strategically planned? Because also at the movies is that movie Sound of Freedom, which is trying to like call people to action to this trafficking. Now, along with the other agenda we was talking about earlier, that's pretty much far gone. But this agenda of trafficking can be fucking stopped today. Not stopped necessarily today, but you can do something more about trafficking rather than the other shit they already got going. So they don't really want people to woken up too alarmed. They don't want people to care too fucking much about this trafficking. And that movie that dropped with Mel Gibson being part of the production, and I don't think it was more. He was more like the production than like the director. But anyways, they wanted that motherfucking out. They didn't want that to be publicized. So at the time, that's dropping, and now this strike is dropping. So now everybody looking at this motherfucking strike rather than that movie, The Sound of Freedom. Now, has anybody seen The Sound of Freedom in the chat? Has anybody seen it? Jasmine Scott said, let me let this comment pop up. Now my computer want to act slow. It said, yeah, I was done with Netflix after they tried to control who using your account. Like, what if I was out of town? They gonna stop me from watching? You see what I'm saying? But that's just greed, right? We can sum that up as fucking greed. You said we in Ecuador all up in somebody Netflix. I'm weak as fuck. You said they just want people to pay more for extended what? They just want everybody to pay more for the extended sharing options. Exactly. Yeah, that sex trafficking movie, Call of Freedom. Is it the Call of Freedom? I might be fucking the name up. Listen, I'll fuck something up in a minute. The Call of Freedom, I believe it was the Call of Freedom. But I'm just saying, it was no coincidence that the strike dropped at the moment this movie dropped. Okay? That's all I'm saying. The Sound of Freedom, my bad. So that's what made me ask that. I was just like, I feel like the strike was strategic. Although the strike is real, they decided to publicize it in the media at the time that they did, which is the same time that the Sound of Freedom was being dropped and debuted in movie theaters. And I already mentioned to y'all that a lot of people that was having problems going to go see the movie was going to AMC theaters, and the CEO of AMC is in bed with Bill Clinton. And you know, Clinton and them is in bed with children. The fuck? So we need to all go out and go see that movie. If you're looking for a new movie to watch, you need to go watch Sound of Freedom and see if there's something that you can take from it. Okay? Period. But let's go ahead and get into these readings. Jasmine Sky, where you at, girlie? You first. Is there any other current events y'all want me to run through the cards? No, somebody pulled up and said something about Congress admitting something to aliens. Now, listen, that whole alien thing is stupid as fuck. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Because, again, with the alien shit, it's just going round and round in circles. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the government admitting there's UFOs. Ooh, the government admitting that there's aliens. Okay, like big whoopty do, big whoopty do. Until them motherfuckers come from underground and start being in the drive-thru with your ass at McDonald's, should we motherfucking care because they plan on our top? We don't give a fuck about them. We already know that, bro. We already fucking know that. We already know. We already know. We already know they're out there. So what are you trying to desensitize us enough to bring them up? For them to stop shape-shifting to being among us? Like, what are we saying here? It's not making sense. It's not making sense. All right, Jasmine, let's get into your reading. It's fucking crazy. Let's see. I bet you wonder where I've been. This world is crazy, boy. Beat me up. I don't know, beam me to work because we in a whole ass dome, but just beam me up out of her. Beam me up out of Babylon, goddamn me. Shit. Jetting me to another plane of existence. This one is played the fuck out. It is get to. All right, angels, ancestors, what does Jasmine need to know? We got sorceress. We got leap of faith, and we got infinite supply. Angel messages. What does James? What does Jasmine need to know? We got gifts from God, leadership. One more. Relationship, harmony. Tough love. What does she need to know? Tough love. Period. And I'm going to top it off with a love message, okay? So, guys, if you're interested in the bonus love message, then tip your girl a little extra than the $15.15, okay? You know what I'm saying? Send an extra $1, an extra $5 or something, okay? But I am going to put that little bonus in all the readings today, okay? As long as you donate, okay? Yeah, let's keep it going. Let's do this. We got to be transactional. This is the energy exchange, okay? So give me one love message for Jasmine. Give me one love message for Jasmine overall. Overall, what does she need to know? Love life. Overall, what does she need to know? All right. Period. Let's get into it. Ooh, don't start listening. It's too many cards right here. All right. First thing out. Rihanna with sorceress. Period. Okay, what does this card say? This card says you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. What does that mean? So Spirit is saying, girl, you got a head on you. You got a head on you. And when you are really focused and you put your energy in the right place, things happen. Like when you are aligned with like mind, body, and spirit, things happen. You've realized that. And when you stay focused like that, things happen for you. Doors open. Progress is happening. Growth is happening. Change is happening. So keep that up. Don't lose that. With that being said and with that being activated, that propels you to making a leap of faith, a risk. Okay, the card says take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Okay, so this is your current energy. So I don't know if you already made this leap of faith or you already in this leap of faith. But if not, then it'll be happening either today or in the next few days. That you will be taking a leap of faith finally to something that you truly wanted. All right. On top of that, future message is Sedna with infinite supply. One of my favorite cards. It says you are supplied for your today and all of your tomorrows. What does that mean? So when you take this leap of faith, faith is simply just knowing. That's confidence, right? Like you know this is gonna pan out. You know it's the right time. It's a knowing. You're not second guessing anything. So you're leaping. You're taking a leap of faith into this opportunity, this new phase of your life. And when you get there, you might question: do I belong here? Do I have enough to sustain this decision that I made? Or they gonna notice that like I'm new in the room, like that vibe, right? But Spirit is saying, listen, don't even go into no low vibrational energy like that. Spirit is saying you got everything that you need to be there. You got everything that you will and want to need to carry out this decision, that this leap of faith that you made. So don't second guess yourself. Faith got you there, and faith will sustain you. Faith is what? Courage, confidence, a knowing, right? So then on top of sorceress is gift from God, okay? Gifts from God, period. Yeah, so we got Archangel Sandalphon. It says, we angels bring you the gifts from the Creator. Open your arms to receive, period. So your focus, your determination, your perseverance, your alignment, they helped you. They helped you. You're supposed to be a leader, period. Archangel Gabriel. It says it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. So not only do you maybe inspire others to make this leap of faith and for others to change, but you're supposed to also be like at the top, calling shots and shit, okay? Making changes, all right? Inspiring others to follow your steps. That's dope. Those are big shoes to fill. But I think you're ready. And I feel like you finally know that. Some people get scared of being called to be a leader, which is understandable because you kind of get put up on a pedestal and now you're like a role model, right? But some people are called to do it because you're meant to do it, right? You're meant. You're meant. On top of that, right here is relationship harmony. It says, Archangel Raguel, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So once again, there will be some type of friction that will happen in the future in regards to some type of leap of faith that you're taking. Somebody will try to throw salt in the game or something like that to try to deter you and hold you back and kind of put you and trigger you into some low vibrational energy, all right? And make you take a step back, but it's not going to work because I just warned you. All right. So once again, when you see this coming, what you're going to do, you're going to stay in your own, you stay on your square, stay in your energy, stay in your energy. Don't let them down. Basically, and they're already telling you, angels and ancestors got them. So don't even worry about whatever little shit they doing. Butterless shit, there ain't none. You hear me? That should be your attitude when this pop up. Okay. Stay focused on that leap of faith and this risk that you're taking. All right. The tough love message that they want you to know is you are going through some tough shit. Everybody has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. So essentially, Spirit is saying overall that yes, you're going through a change, and change is usually never easy. Change is usually never easy. So with that being said, Spirit is like, listen, you won't have to just go through it. You can't get around it. You can't take a plane over it. You got to go through it. Because going through it, you get your skin in the game. Going through it, you get your lesson. Okay? So lessons are important because not only do you learn that lesson, but it becomes wisdom for you to teach somebody else. Okay? We never just go through nothing for no fucking reason. Like everything that we go through is to help somebody else. It could be your own child, your own family member. It could be a stranger. And most importantly, you. Okay? So you're going to be going through some shit. Spirit is like, listen, don't get bogged down in low vibrational energy. Like you don't want to handle it. Handle it with that shit head on, headbutt that shit, go through that shit, tackle that shit. And as fast as it came, be as fast as it went. Your love message will be codependency, period. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this could mean a couple of things. It could be what we touched on earlier about like just feeling super independent. Like, hey, I don't need no man. I got it. Boom, boom, whatever. Like it could just be addicted to being alone. Like I feel like through the pandemic, a lot of us are dealing with codependency where like we are just simply fine with being alone. And like you look up and like the whole year has passed and shit, you ain't social no more. You ain't going on no dates. Your mindset has changed to like, yeah, I love men in the balance and of masculine and femininity and loving it. But what's so crazy though is we romance that shit when we see it like, oh, I wish I had that. And then go back home and curl your motherfucking feet up, goddamn me, in the covers by yourself and turn your goddamn Netflix and eat your DoorDash and take your ass to sleep. Or pull out your rolls and bust a nut and go to sleep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So I don't know to the degree of what your codependency is. It could be drinking. It could just being independent. It could be being alone. It could be success. It could be smoking weed. It could be watching TV. It could be shopping. It could be Amazon. Whatever it is, there is a codependency issue that is affecting your love life. So do some introspection work and correct that if you want your love life to be balanced back out. Okay? Period. So really, that was your reading. So back to the current events, like, is these actors going to get their money? It was kind of coming out. Let me check my Cash App, see who next, if anybody went for a reading. But it's giving a bait and switch. I don't know. It's giving bait and switch. All right, let's see. We got Latrice. After Latrice, we got Neek. After Neek, we got Jasmine. Period. Okay, Latrice, let's get into it. It's giving bait and switch. I don't think they're going to get exactly what they're asking for, because Hollywood is hell-bent on bringing in AI. And what I told y'all was, before even Biden got elected, was he was supposed to be ushering in the era of transhumanism. And I also want to talk about these fucking train derailments. We're going to come back after this reading and talk about that too. Let's get into this, Latrice. All right, angels, ancestors, what does Latrice need to know? What does Latrice need to know? We got sacred space. We got compassion. One more. We got fairness. All right. Angel messages. What does she need to know? You are safe. Tell me more. There's sentience. Tell me more. Gifts from God. All right. Self-love message. Period. And then you've done it a little extra, so you get a bonus love message as well. What love message does Latrice need to hear? You got two of them. Okay, period. All right, let's start with the goddess messages first. Sacred space with Nematona. What does this card say? It says create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. What does that mean? So you may have created an altar for your ancestors, which means like you created like a table, an area designated to commune with your ancestors, people that have passed. It could be friends, it could be family. You're putting their pictures up, some glass of water, some coins, some cake, a meal, candles, incense, a little bit of liquor, okay? And that's maybe where you go and you meditate. It's maybe where you go and you journal and you write down your intentions, whatever that may be. But you have created some type of altar or sacred space for you to commune with your angels and ancestors, for them to talk to you and for them to guide you. They're recognizing it in your reading. This is important. This is important because, again, things happen on the spiritual plane before they happen in the physical. So this alignment is really good. Then we got compassion with Cayenne. It says release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. So you've been working on softening yourself, like bringing your femininity back, you know? You may have recognized that you were too masculine. You were showing up too tough. You know what I mean? Like, which comes from trauma. So it looks like you have done a lot of work on yourself. With the compassion, basically that allows you to be at peace. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to always be warring with yourself or other people or the world for that matter. So you brought yourself peace. Like, you don't judge other people. You don't judge what people are going through anymore. You completely turn your perspective of how you see things, people in the world and situations. You've completely turned it around, which is commendable. And basically right now, all you do is focus on positivity, meditating, positivity, positive energy, doing positive things, listening to positive people, positive music, making sure your energy and your mind, everything stays positive. Like if something is bothering you, like you really do introspection work to figure what that is, and write it out, journal it out. Like you're really in a balanced place right here. This is a lot. You did a lot of work on yourself. This is good. And then we got Ma'at right here with fairness. So this card says this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So with all this peace that you've brought to yourself, and with all this work that you've done on yourself, there will be coming. There's coming a test. A test is coming, is what I'm trying to say. With this test, it seems like it may involve something legal. It may involve just a situation where it looks like you have to defend yourself in some way. No matter whatever the situation is that's going to come to you in the future, just know that your spirit team got you, and it will play out just like how it needs to. Just go ahead and activate your compassion like you've been doing, and commune with your angels and ancestors, and meditate and journal what you've been doing, and the situation will play out just how it should, and it will be completely fair. Okay? Go on to your angel messages. Angel messages, you are safe. Archangel Michael. It says, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you and your loved ones and your home. So once again, you have done a lot of work. And for this, the angels are returning the work that you've done and your alignment with protection. Protection. I feel like that's something that you've always had to deal with. It's like low vibrational energies. I mean, we all have, right? I mean, some people more than others, but definitely low vibrational energies, just simply worrying about your family and family members and things like that. But Spirit is like, we got them. It's all good. We got them. Everybody's okay. The next energy is clairsentience. Archangel Raguel. It says, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. What does this mean? So this is a spiritual gift. So basically, just like when I do my readings and like I get chills or something like that, that's clairsentience. I don't know what your feeling would be. It could be chills. It could be an itch. It could be, I don't know, burping. It could be coughing. I don't know. It could be a headache. It could be your ears ringing, stuff like that. But basically, Spirit is saying, yes, you're listening, you're aware, and clairsentience is activated when you do that. So when you do that, they're able to guide you and warn you, and you're listening to those warnings. You're listening to that guidance. So because you're listening, they can communicate with you more because you're listening. So keep that up. And then we got gifts from God. This is in the future. This is a dope card to be in the future, and I'm gonna tell you why. Let me read what the card says. It says, Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from the Creator. Open your hearts to receive, open your arms to receive. So because of all this work you've been doing, there are more gifts that are coming to you. I mean, I don't know what those specific gifts are. It's not detailing that necessarily, but it will be something that you want. I feel like it's going to be a victory of some sort. Okay. It's something that you're working towards. It's something that you always wanted. It feels like recognition. It feels like victory. It feels like you getting completely what you wanted. Like your cup will be overflowing. Like in all sectors of your life, everything is great. Bomb ass energy. Okay, the tough love message is that project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. What are they talking about? So Spirit is saying, really, this is your sign. So you've been downloaded with some type of idea via angels, ancestors, and God, and they want you to get after that. It wasn't just given to you to just be like, oh, that's a good idea. No, they gave you the idea for you to execute it, bring it to the world. We want to see what it is. So Spirit in this random ass reading is like, yeah, get after that. That was specifically for you to carry out. Then you got 2 love messages. All right. All right, the first one, girl, ooh, your love life is popping. Listen, the first one is passion. It says, allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy, period. This means like it's giving a lot of sex. It's giving nasty butt booty sex, like good sex. You getting it in. You getting it in. You getting it in. But the card says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. It did fall one more time. Okay. Fuck it. Then we got wedding, right? The situation involves marriage. So whomever that you are having this bomb ass sex with, it's looking like this is about to turn serious and the commitment in your relationship is going up a level. Okay? You ain't heard it from me though. Period. That's a dope ass reading. What? Okay, come through. You've been doing a lot of work on yourself. Okay, right? And shit is happening. And that's what happens when we do that. Like, people don't realize that. When you work on yourself, you focus on yourself, shit started changing. Changing fast. It seemed like it changed fast. I mean, but it took work. It took time. It took work. It took time, Latoya. Let me see you some love. Back, little heart, let you know that I appreciate you. Little gratitude, little energy, period. All right, moving right along. We got Nick in this mug, period. You said you have been working on you, period. No, you've been doing an awesome job. Okay, if this was a job, then you would be employee of the mom. Like, legit. You would be employee of the mom. Okay, because you are on it, but like you is really on it. Like, we all need to get like Latrice. We all need to get like Latrice. Employee of the mom. No, period. Okay, employee of the mom. Period. Okay, when they take your picture and every fucking thing, like, that's you. That's you, period. Nick, you in the building. Let's get it. All right, goddess messages first for Nick. And I believe your first name is Nikki, right? Nikki with the thicky. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yes, okay, girly, and it will be successful, okay? And it will be successful, Latrice, and it will be successful. It's Orinthia. Okay, I like that. It's different. Okay, come through, Orinthia. Angels, ancestors, what does Orinthia need to know? What does she need to know? We got sensitivity or white Tara. We got be strong. One more. Past life. All right. Then we got the angels, okay? Angels, what does Orinthia need to know? Let me know. Period. You know what to do. Tell me more. Ooh. Sensitivity again. Oh. Victory, all right? Let's get into a little tough love. What does Orinthia need to know? Tough love. Tell me. Period. Then we need some love because she definitely did that extra gratitude on her donation. Okay. Period. And we got that. All right. Yes. Let's get into it. First thing out. Okay. So we're going to get into this sensitivity. It's come out twice in your reading already. What does this mean? What is they talking about? The card says you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. What are they talking about? So anytime this sensitivity comes out, you're going through a transition. You're going through a change. You're shedding your old self and you're becoming your new self. And anytime anything in nature, when it does that, you're at your most vulnerable stage, okay? Because it's an ending, it's a breaking down, it's a shedding, and then it's a beginning, okay? So you're super vulnerable. So because of that, you've been, excuse me, you've been super sensitive to all of these things that I mentioned. So you were kind of keeping to yourself, or you was maybe noticing like you was sensitive to certain things. You're like, whoa, like, I don't know why that's bothering me, but it is, or whatever. Just different things like that, because you're changing, you're becoming a different person. Excuse me. On top of that is be strong, okay? In your present energy. It says you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. What are they talking about? So strength is not muscles. Strength is perseverance. Strength is mental strength. Strength is having that vision. Strength is having that plan. Strength is, I know my plan. I got faith in my plan. I believe it. I'm convinced. Okay. I'm convinced. I got faith. I'm convinced that this is going to work out. Like, that's strength. Okay. That's strength. That's strength. So spirit is like, you're going to need to be strong, because in this process of you becoming this better version of Arinthia, that you're going to need to be strong, because you're going to be tested. Okay. So people around you sometimes don't want you to be jumping up on another level above them. Okay. It could be people that you know that you thought was your day ones from the get-go. It doesn't matter. Okay. When you're going through any type of transition, basically it just attracts negativity. So spirit is like, be strong, be faith, be faith, have faith, and no, I'm already convinced this is who I want to be. I'm already convinced I'm not going back to the old me. I'm already convinced that I'm moving to this level and in the 3 levels above it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're convinced. You have that confidence. You have that conviction, right? That you know. That's that strength. And spirit is encouraging you to be strong, because once again, you will be tested, because they want you to go back to your old level and even drop down a few. Okay? So don't let that happen. The future energy is Isis with past life. What does this card say? It says the situation involves a past life memory. So anytime we get this card, it means a few things. But for you, I feel like something is coming full circle. I don't know if I've done a past life reading on you before, but something like aspects of maybe your most recent past life and this past life are converging. What do I mean by that? It feels like something that you didn't get to do or accomplish or finish in your past life, you're now going to be able to do it in this life. Okay. And it's like when you reach that victory, or even just you striving for it, seems like, why am I so convinced to go for this thing? This is why. Because in your past life, you got cut off from doing something that you like you were in the midst of doing. You didn't finish. Your soul didn't finish. So now in this particular life, you can go ahead and finish whatever that was. And the victory of that will be all so satisfying. And when that happens, it kind of like fills this void that you kind of had in your soul. You know what I mean? So then you vibrate differently energetically, because this void is now filled. Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope I didn't like get too deep up in there with that. But yeah. So next, the angel messages. We got, you know what to do. You know what to do, period. Archangel Uriel. It says, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Right on top of sensitivity. So you already know what to do when it comes to change. You already know how to maneuver, how to protect yourself, and everything like that. You already knows what comes with changing and going to a different level other than the people that are around you. You already know that. You already know how to kind of just remove yourself and treat yourself differently when you're going through transitions and you're bringing in new stuff to this new you. Okay, right? So you giving yourself patience, you giving yourself grace, you giving yourself extra self-care, you are giving yourself all this support. You're filling your mind and your energy with all positivity and stuff like that. You're around positive people. You're cutting off negativity. You're cutting off things that can affect you. You're eating better, you're thinking better, you're getting more sleep, you're doing your beauty regimen, you're taking your self-care baths, like all of that, right? You already know what to do and you're doing it, period. The next angel message is Archangel Haniel. It says you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. I just said that. That's so crazy. So this is right on top of be strong and the sensitivity. So once again, don't get strength confused with Hulk masculinity, like back up, like yelling. No, that's not what it is. So they want you to be very clear and distinct what being strong is, which I was giving you perfect examples of what they're talking about. So with your sensitivity, it's more just like, it's almost like just coming more into your femininity. You know what I mean? Like becoming a more, it's like, what is the word? Like, it's just being in your feminine bag. Like, just the perfumes and the hair and treating yourself to lunch and shoes and facials, and reading self-care books and taking trips and getting with other like-minded females and stuff like that. And just watching content that's for that, and like getting into music, even maybe trying to play a different instrument, maybe even changing the music that you listen to as well, getting into buying yourself flowers. Y'all know I'm an advocate for buying yourself flowers. I haven't bought myself flowers in a long ass time, and I need to do that. But yeah, buying yourself flowers and stuff like that. Okay, like you're really in your feminine bag. Stay there. Then we got victory, okay? Archangel Sandalphon again. The card says your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. This is what we've been saying your whole reading, basically, right here. Once again, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So this is like, again, this is on top of and seconding the past life energy. So I do feel, once again, it's a void in your soul that you have been missing, okay? And when this finally gets filled and the puzzle piece gets connected, you're going to get activated on a whole different level. You're going to be a whole different, like you're going to be glowing different, walking different. Your energy signature is going to be different. Like, are they ready for you? Are you ready for you? Are you ready for you? Like, yes, do the flowers though. Do the flowers. What's up, Mike Shay? Yes, girlie, do the flowers. Do the flowers. Yes, do the flowers. Do the exercising, drinking the water, and the detox. Like, just completely pamper yourself in every avenue that you can, okay? Whatever that might be. Do what makes you happy, period. So, yeah, once again, your prayers have been heard and they will be answered. All you got to do is have faith. And what is faith? That's the knowing. I'm convinced that my prayers aren't going to happen. I'm convinced that this is right for me. I'm convinced. Okay, right? That's the new energy. I'm convinced. Okay, period. Self-love message though. It says stop talking. It says shut your mouth and listen. So basically, Spirit is saying sometimes you forget to listen to their guidance. Okay, it sometimes it's not even just their guidance, but it's signs around you. It's signs around you. So it's like there's a difference with just like almost like a balancing of your ego. So make sure your ego is not like what's talking and saying is convinced. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the ego. We're not coming from a place of ego. So they're saying like you need to get balanced a little bit. And when you get balanced or more balanced, then you're able to kind of hear their guidance more. All right. Because they want to connect with you, right? They're already working with you behind the scenes, but it could be more collaborative too. But I feel like in the future, it will be. All right. So that's their tough love. They want you to sometimes stop talking so much and listen more to just the universe. Do you see what I'm saying? Period. All right. Your love message, though, is romantic feelings. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. What does that mean? What does that mean? So you may have met somebody new. Okay. And they could be giving you the tingle. Okay. They could be giving you the coochie tingle. Okay. And I feel like it's well worth it. I feel like this is something good to connect with. Okay. Like, I don't know if they have like a small child or something like that, or you do, or something like that. But children may be involved in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But what you like, you feel what you feel and what he feel, y'all feel the same thing. So you don't gotta question, is he feeling me or any of that. Like, y'all are feeling each other, okay? And y'all should be exploring what y'all feel. Don't hold back. Because today we live in this weird ass generation where we could be thinking about a motherfucker all day and don't even call them. Like, that's the weirdest shit. Okay, so don't be that person, right? But yeah, girlie, that's your reading. Y'all, and once again, excuse this ghetto ass dog. Y'all know this is not fancy. If you didn't hear me exclaim it on the other video, we are babysitting my niece's ghetto ass chihuahua. So please excuse his barking and don't allow it to affect you if you're listening to me in your headphones. I apologize. I think my sister just got here, so that stirs him up. Okay. Let me see who's next. We got Jasmine in the building. Jasmine, girlie, you ready? You ready, girlie? Period, girl. We doing good, my Shay. We doing good. We doing good. Let's get into it. All right, Jasmine. All right, angels, ancestors. What does Jasmine need to know? What does Jasmine need to know? We got Brigitte with Don't Back Down. Tell me more. We got Bass with Independent. Freya with Bold. Let's see. Then let's do your angels. Angel messages for Jasmine. We got angel therapy, moon cycles. Tell me more. Ooh. Now, why would this card flip all the way? All the way. Oh, that was hard. Creative writing just came out. All right, and tough love. And then she did put that extra sauce on her donation, so she gets a love message. What does Jasmine need to know? Period. We got one more reading, then we're going to get back into current events, okay? Unless somebody else sent a donation. All right, let's get into it. With Brigitte, don't back down. Period. Go after what you believe in. What this card say? It says stand up for what you believe is right. This is in the past. So this is saying basically that there was a situation that you had to go with what your heart felt was right to do. And spirit is showing up in your reading saying that you was right for doing it. It may have had some uncomfortability as consequences that came behind it, but it was all worth it because spirit is saying you did exactly what you were supposed to do. Okay? Don't question your decision. The next energy we got is Bass with Independent, okay? What is this card talking about? It says your independence is the foundation for your strength and for your success. Okay, guys, because we went into a tangent about independence. So independence is not saying I don't need a man or I don't need anyone, okay? Independence is being confident in your own abilities, okay? Meaning like, it's still balanced. Like I could still accept help from other people and I can still be independent as well, because God can't do everything for you. The universe can't do everything for you. Another person can't do everything for you. Okay, so being independent is basically knowing and relying on your God-given ability, knowledge, experience, wisdom, confidence, faith, all of that. Okay, the whole burrito of those things. And you're making things happen with what you have, your tools, your gifts at your disposal. That's independence, Okay, so Spirit is saying your independence is the foundation for your strength and your success. And we already broke down what strength is. Okay, and when you muster in your independence, like I just described, in your strength, then it equals success. Okay, period. It's no way to not get success when you do that. Period. So Spirit is saying once again that in your present energy, you have mastered the ability to take your God-given purpose, talent, wisdom, all of those things, and you've applied that with your perseverance, things that you've been through, your faith, your knowing, your being convinced, okay? And you have no other choice but to be successful because of that, because you put your money on you, you bet on you. Period. And when you do that, other people get convinced. Period. So that's what this is talking about. Okay. So because of this, brother, you are now in your bold energy. Okay. With this Freya card. Do you see her energy? You see her energy? She activated. The card says unleash your adventurous side, take risk, and be daring. So because you're convinced and you know now, and what started this was this moment right here. Isn't that so crazy? That moment started you to be kicked off. And it's so crazy that this girl's hair is red and also your hair is red in your thumbnail. I don't know if your hair is currently red, but it's just, I don't know. It's so I just noticed that. But anyway, that situation happened so you could be activated to be back to being bold and taking risks. Okay? And being on your adventurous side. All right? Like it's okay to play it safe at times, but like to just continuously doing that, that's like you strangling, like you strangling yourself, like you boxing yourself in, right? Like change is good. Change is good. Be bold. Wear that hair color. Wear that outfit. Be different. Don't be like everybody else. Like another thing about that movie with they clone Tyrone is conformity. Don't conform. Be different. Be yourself. You're not supposed to be like everybody else. Okay, and because of all of this gets activated, there's a new opportunity on the horizon for you. Okay. But it's going to take bravery for you to go ahead and take that leap of faith for you to do it. It's going to be a risk, which means that just looking at it, it's like, man, if I do this, I don't know if I'll win. You know what I mean? But if you think like that, you already fucking lost. So whatever this new risk is that's coming to you in the future, as soon as it hits, because I'm warning you and I'm telling you, go ahead and take that leap of faith. It's going to be for you. It's going to be like ketchup and mustard. Like legit, you're gonna be like, this is perfect. Like it's gonna connect with you perfectly with who you become here in your near future. All right. Period. Angel messages. We got angel therapy. We got Archangel Raphael. It says, give your cares and worries to the angels and allow us to take your burdens. Okay, so they're just stepping in and said that they dealt with that situation that was put on your heart for you to speak out. All right. Period. Moon cycles. Archangel Haniel. This says, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. So again, study the moon. The moon just right off is about change, all right? The moon never stays the same. And that's what we'll be kind of talking about through your reading as well. Not staying the same, not conforming, constantly changing with the seasons. Nothing in nature stays the same. Why should you? Why should you? So Spirit is like, if you start to sync up your manifestations on like certain moons and certain moon phases of like when you're journaling and when you have your mindset on certain things, it actually can amplify those thoughts is what that card is saying. So get into that. Then the next angel message is Archangel Gabriel. It says, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen or article or a book. That's so crazy because I kind of was getting into that with the manifestation. So it's leading over into that. So you may even not only just the manifestations and the journaling and stuff like that and the gratitudes, writing that down, but also you could just have an imagination on you. Like you really could be like writing screenplays for Netflix. I mean, well, maybe not Netflix, but you know what I mean? Like writing like screenplays and books, you know what I mean? It could just be a book. A book ain't played out. And you could self-publish your book. You can write your whole book on Canva, download it, and then Amazon will self-publish your book. Girl, get your coins. Okay, get your coins. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up on TikTok. And then whatever thing I just said, it'll give you a step-by-step breakdown on how to write your own book using Canva, and you can self-publish on Amazon. Okay, period. Let's get into your tough love message. It says, listen, you think somebody is lying? They are. So you may be questioning somebody around you's loyalty about that they lie to you or not about something. And honestly, you really don't know. And you could be on your energy. You could be going back and forth about it. Spirit is turning it up right now. They were lying. Okay. Then it says in your love message, it's safe for you to love. What does this card go on to say? It says, open your heart and give and receive. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. So once again, it's safe for you to love. In the past, maybe you felt like you had been hurt, right? You were scared of love. That maybe what the Brigitte thing was, because she was holding her heart. But now it's safe for you to love. And I was just telling somebody else, like, if you go into a situation thinking that you're going to be hurt in a worse way, you kind of trick the universe to manifest that to your reality. In any situation, we could get hurt. You know what I mean? You could meet somebody and everything could be well and good. Y'all could be getting married. He can get in a car crash on the way to the wedding and you be hurt. Do you see what I'm saying? But would you, if you knew that in the future that he would die, would you not have met him? Like, you know what I mean? It's not making sense. So we can't control how we're going to get hurt, when we're going to get hurt in a relationship. Now, some stuff is going to be avoidable, of course, you know that. But I'm just saying, if you go into it thinking that somebody's going to do you wrong, they will. Now, if you get the vibe, somebody ain't right, skedaddle. But when something feels right, continue to go with it, right? Ask questions, all right? Have conversations, heart to hearts, right? Don't just keep the situation to be superficial. Really get to know somebody, right? And you know when somebody is really trying to get to know you, they asking you questions, all right? Period. But Spirit is saying get out there, because when you do, somebody is waiting for you. Something is aligning for you in love, all right? So that's your reading, girlie. Come back and tell me how this panned out for you. So yeah, about these train derailments, y'all, I think America has been under attack for a while now. Next, we got Virginia. I think America has been under attack for a while now, okay? We've been secretly at war and we don't even know it. Some of us do. Let me get into your reading, Virginia, then I'm going to get back to that. All right. What does Virginia need to know? What does Virginia need to know? We got a Rakura with blossoming. Tell me more. What does Virginia need to know? We got Aphrodite, inner goddess. Tell me more. We got Ostara with fertility. All right. Angel messages. Tell me more. We got patience. We got remember who you are. We got two messages. Little extra bonus right there. Boom. Even though you ain't sending a bonus for the love, Spirit gave you a bonus on GP. Let me go ahead and get your tough love. What does Virginia need to know? Period. All right, really, let's get into it. Let's get into squat. All right, first thing out is blossoming. All right. It says you are just getting started. So have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. What are they talking about? So you could have just started something new. I don't know what it could be. It could be a new job. It could be school. It could just be becoming a better person, a new you. But it's all for the better. I feel like you have been through some shit. You have been through some shit to get to this point of finally getting to who you truly are. I feel like you're getting the moment. Like this is your year. That's what this feels like. This is your year to finally be you. Like finally step into the light and finally go after what you want to go after. Finally do the things that interest you. You may have put somebody else's stuff ahead of you and put your dreams on hold, but it seems like this is your year for you to finally bust out and do you know what I mean, to the fullest extent. Like do your big one, sis. Like this what this feel like, right? Then we got Aphrodite. with inner goddess. Okay. And what does this card say? It says, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. What does that mean? That means that basically you have been pouring into yourself. You've been doing your big one this year. I think you was having one hell of a summer. Like, you was turning heads, okay? Like, and if you not, shit, I don't know what you're waiting on. This was supposed to be your summer, okay? It's never too late though. Never too late though, okay? But you may have done your hair different, you know what I'm saying? You got contacts now or something, you hear me? You doing more accessories with your look, okay? You taking more pictures. Maybe you weren't taking pictures at first, but now you putting content up on the web and everything like that. Like, you really connecting with who you always wanted to be. You know what I mean? Like, you just been giving yourself that love. Maybe sometimes it's women and men too. We wait for somebody else to give us that love, that nod. You know what I mean? Listen, if you wait for somebody else, you're going to be waiting. If you try to hold your breath for somebody to do something for you, you will die. Okay? No, go out there and get it, right? Like, sometimes you got to be your own cheerleader. You just can't wait for somebody to be like, yeah, you got it, you can do it. Now, that's great for the people that got support, but not everybody got that. So I feel like you're being your own personal cheerleader right now, period. So you've been I feel like it's giving pictures, it's giving posing, it's giving baths and self-care and body scrubs and shaving and getting your coochie waxed and toes getting done on time and nails is on point and lashes done and brows on fleek and skin is skinning. Okay, right? You doing your squats, booty is bootying. All right, out here, period, poke it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you really doing your big one. You really doing your big one. So Spirit is saying continue that. All right, continue that. Don't wait for somebody to activate that within you. All right, already have that in you. Okay, it ain't on you, it's in you. Okay. Future energy is Ostara with fertility. Now, what are they talking about? It said it is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So, girly, I'm telling you, it's your big win. It's your big win, okay? So, if you want to start anything, you got the green light, you got the Midas touch. This is the Midas touch card. This is coming up in the near future, though. Don't skip. Stay patient. Divine timing, right? So, coming up in the near future is going to be your energy of the king, like your King Midas touch. Anything you touch, it turn to gold. Anything you want, you get, period. All lights is green down easy street. It's for you. So if it's like you want to maybe start a family, if you want to have maybe another kid, if you want to start a new business, if you want to be like a content creator, if you want to be like some type of IG influencer modeling clothes or something like that, or doing wig reviews or something like that, go ahead and do that. If you want to move, do that. Whatever you want to do, like, it's your big one. It's your big one. Do it. Do it. The universe is seconding their motion. Whatever you want to do, do it. Okay. Now here we go with the angel messages. Now it says patience. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience, which is on top of what? Blossoming and blooming is the same damn thing. You hear me? So once again, though, you've been having patience with yourself. You've been planting seeds. You didn't just get here overnight. You've been working for it, girlie. And now it's your time to show it off. Show it off. Let them see what you've been working on. Okay, pose it, poke it out. Let them see, sis. Get them swimsuits and take them pictures and get them clothes and take them pictures. Have your Ring camera out. Take them pictures in public. Whatever you got to do, bring whatever you got to do. Like, you ain't shy no more. Let the sun hit you. Step into the sunlight. Like, step into the spotlight. Like, do your big one for real. You're really doing it. You've been doing a lot of work on yourself because it started, like, where you at right now started from a seed, and you've been watering and like, just energetically, you've been growing and changing, right? Spirit is recognizing your work. Spirit is saying, listen, you've been this, right? You now just remembering who you are. Archangel Michael, it says you are powerful, loving, and a creative child of God. You are very loved, okay? And you're now starting to be convinced, okay, y'all? That is the word of the evening. You're now starting to be convinced, and because you're convinced, things are changing. Y'all have to understand that when you get convinced in your mind, Boy, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. So you are part of that energy. Nothing can stop you. You is on it. Because you're remembering who you are, who you always been, period. It's not on you, it's in you. You know that now. You convinced. And on top of that, prosperity. Girl, this is another good reading. It says, Archangel Ariel, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Girl, you are doing your big boy. You doing your big boy for real. Like, you come into everything that you always wanted because you're not willing. You're not afraid to do the work. You've been doing the work. Internally and externally, you've been doing the work. And in the very near future, it's about to pay off. Midas touch season. Midas touch season, sis. Anything you touch is yours. Anything you want to do is yours. Period. And this is your bonus message that came out. Archangel Ariel. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Period. Yo, big one, look, you got the eye of the tiger. Can't nobody fuck with you. In this near future, listen, you finna be unfuckwittable. Period. Like, your confidence is on 10. You're convinced. Can't nobody unconvince you. Okay, right? You like, this is my year. Okay, this is my year. I'm claiming every day of it, every moment of it, every second. It's mine. It's mine. And listen, at this point, we all just spectators in your world. Okay? Period. Because you've done the work and you deserve it. This is some bomb ass energy. Damn. You need to write a book. But you didn't do it. It says, whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. No, I don't know what this is talking about, but you do, okay? So whatever you was contemplate going back and forth about, you like, man, I probably shouldn't do that shit. You like, man, what fuck it? Like, I'm gonna do it. You know, see, because why not? Don't do it, sis. Don't do it, okay? Zone do it, okay? Period. But that was your reading. That was your reading. Period. That was a good reading. Y'all coming through with a good ass energy today. I love it. I mean, all y'all be having good energy, but you know, some people out here be really doing work though, and they be needing to get that nod from like the angels, ancestors, and God. Like, you see me? You see me? I'm working. I'm changing. You are. Period. No, you should be. No, you should be. And make sure you listen back to this reading for as many days or whatever as you need to. No, you've been doing your big way. I'm proud of you. Like, angels, ancestors, God, we're proud of you. We're proud of you. Period. We're proud of you. We're proud of you. Look, there's people in the chat even bigging you up right here. Like, girl, make sure you're reading the chat as well. There's people in the chat bigging you up. She said best reading ever. Okay, no, period. Like, it's your year. No, it's your year. It's your year, girl. Period. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Let me go back to Cash App. Make sure I didn't skip anyone before we get back into these current events. Cool Panda pulled up. Now, Cool Panda. Now, Cool Panda, you sent this 111. Now, tell me what this is for. Now, Cool Panda, you sent this 111. Tell me what this is for. Now, the $1 gratitude was for an additional love reading. Do you want a one card pool? Is that what you're telling me, Cool Panda? Let me know. Because that what that was for. That was like when you already paid your $15.15, and if you wanted an extra love reading, you could do like $1 donation or more or whatever was put on your heart to give for that message. Okay. So that's what that was. So let me know what this $1.11 is for. But yeah, anyway. You been wearing my bracelets? Girl, period. You've been doing doing work. Listen, everything that's coming to you, you deserve, and I wish it for you tenfold, and it continue, and it's gonna be there for a while. It's stability. You've been doing work. You just because you miss me. Oh no, I gotta pull something for you. Just because you miss me, let me pull a goddess card for you. She said, just because I miss you, I can't turn nothing like that down. Let me pull a card for you, girlie. All right, cool, Panda. What's your first name? Yes, and also don't be afraid to check out your girl hair crystals. Okay, these are chi crystal hair pins. This is actually the heart chakra one. Okay, period. Get into it. Check out my stand store. Link below on your screen. Cool, Panda. What's your first name? That was so sweet. So just because I miss you, period. Tell him again. Do. Okay, but while we wait for her to send her name and we get into her reading, guys, these train derailments, okay, it's crazy as hell. These train derailments. America is under attack, guys. These train derailments, look it up. It's been train derailments happening left and motherfucking right. And they all have been having chemicals, and they all just mysteriously get derailed by water, and they're carrying chemicals, and our water is getting poisoned. Now, it's no coincidence that also in the They Clone Tyrone movie, one of the little crackhead man, the little wino man outside the corner store kept saying, it's in the water, young blood. It's in the water. And Fontaine say, I know. And this is no coincidence. This is all happening. We are being attacked. We are being attacked. Now, who's attacking us is the question. Let's figure that out. No, for real. Is this your real name? Pandanisha? I don't care. I like it. Fuck it. It's cute. She said, don't y'all make fun of my name. We going with it, Pandanisha. What does Pandanisha need to know? Tell me. What does Pandanisha need to know? Period. Let them know, sis. You got one of the same cards, okay, V got, right? Virginia got, right? What this card say? Inner goddess. It says awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. What does that mean? Let's do your big one, sis. Because you came through. Let's give you a couple more messages. All right, let's give you a couple more messages. Because you came through. This also means, okay, you need to take steps to heal your sexuality. What does that mean? I don't know if they're saying like something about like, you know, do you need to come to terms that maybe you like girls? I don't know. Do you need to do some self-reflection, maybe where they come from? Do you need to explore that? I don't know. That's a possibility. If that ain't yours, don't claim it. Just enjoy being a woman, okay? Right? Enjoy being a woman, right? And enjoying all the femininity aspects of it is to being a woman, period. Your hair done, smelling good, looking good, lipstick, okay? High heels, all right? Oh, did my nail pop off? It did. Like your legs being shaved, you smelling good, your clothes, your hair, like everything on point, all right? Right? Dance more often, move them hips, get active, right? Be more receptive to just people, energies, men, okay, and other women as well. In relationships, allow your softer side to come forward. You don't always like being masculine in a relationship is I feel like it's not cute. That's not cute. Like a man is signing up to be with a woman, not another man. If he want another man, his ass to be falling victim to this pride community out here, and he'll just be gay. Now, nothing on if that's your choice. I'm just saying systematically that was pushed on us. Okay, some people make that decision without being pushed via outside influences. Some people have been influenced to be gay, and those are the people that I'm talking about. All right, so don't get confused like she over her bashing. No, don't get it started. Don't try to come for me. But yeah. And basically, don't hide your femininity. Like, dress in more feminine ways. Like, not slutty. Oh, we need to talk about that too. Listen, we need to talk about that too. I don't know where the hell my nail. There you go. We need to talk about that too. Listen, y'all. I think these clothes is getting out of control. Okay. I think these clothes is getting out of control. I think things is getting too set. We getting too naked out here. It's getting fucking crazy. These clothes we don't know the difference between a lady and a streetwalker. Like, what, you can still be sexy and not be naked. Like, what the fuck is going on? You can still celebrate your body and not have on some lingerie outside. Like, I don't think that's attractive. This is my opinion. I don't think it's attractive, though. I think this uber femininity going into, like, blurring the lines with prostitution and blurring the lines with drag is crazy. It's crazy. Okay? It's crazy. It's unnatural. It's now, Kay love a good lash, and I used to have a little broom here and again back in the day. Look, get chichi out with the with the marmalade, okay? Period. But I was like, okay, I need to let that go. Everything is a phase. But because I'm just like, okay, I didn't see a problem with it. But I was like, no, this is crazy. Like, I had caught me like in the mirror from like a side profile. I was like, no, this is crazy. If I'm gonna do the lash, I could tone it down. Like, I don't do nothing more than like a 15. Okay, period. But anyway, so just too much with the lashes, too much with just a drag appearance with the makeup. Like, just we going too far with it. Like, can we get back to like classic femininity? Like, do your makeup and it look like you don't really have makeup on. Like, you got makeup on, but it's like more like an everyday, like a soft, a feminine makeup. Okay, like, can we get that? Like, what's going on? It's the clothes. It's driving me insane. It's driving me insane. It really is. It really is. Like, because we'd call out men and be like what you call it, with the extra, well, the toxic masculinity is what I'm trying to say. So it's a such thing as toxic femininity. I even heard, what was I watching the show, and it was like, the women have become into feminazis or fenazis. Like, I'm feeling it. I'm here for it. Like, some people have got so uber feminine. It's crazy. That's not an excuse to be it's not an excuse to be a slut, but it's not an excuse to just not have any morals. It's not like, it's natural to have morals and standards. You know what I mean? Like, it's unnatural to just be like having lingerie on out in public. Like, that is that not crazy? Yeah, listen. You can still show your body off, your curves and everything, and be completely dressed, because that means you have style. You have taste. Being naked and wearing the most sluttiest hoochie-fi outfits to the club is a disgrace. I don't know. It's my opinion. I feel that way. I do. Yeah, exactly. Don't. You said you get where I'm coming from. Okay. Hold on. What is this one? Why my comment won't pop up? What's going on? Yeah, my computer is tripping. But yeah. Oh, hold on. There want my little pieces that fill up. Yeah, what am I doing? Come on, cuz. I think I'm falling apart. But guys, anyways, like I was saying, how do y'all feel about this? I feel like it's going too far with the clothes. I do. I feel like it's going too far with the clothes, and we need to bring it back to being ladies and being classy. You can still have on your little 122 and show your little skin or whatever, but like to be out here like you're a prostitute is wild. Like, why are we blurring the lines from that? Because I think we were influenced to do so. Like, y'all gotta understand that this stuff, these decisions that you're making, don't be yours. It be influenced. Crazy shit, bro. My computer is tripping. I'm trying to bring up your comment. But Cool Panda is trying to say no BS. I just argue with the Israelites about accountability towards men that harass women, but he simply targeted women not being hoes. I dress modest and still get harassed. Ain't that a B? That's what I'm saying. So, because it's not about like it's not about if you dress a certain way you won't get attention. It's about just, again, dressing for you is dressing for you. But I'm still thinking, but still to dress in that manner is saying something about you. It's not about affecting people around you. It's about what you're trying to portray to the world. Now, like you said, you're gonna get negative attention no matter what you wear, but you're not wearing an outfit thinking like, what attention necessarily am I going to get? You know what I mean? Like, in a way, like, I don't think that we're like, okay, boom, if I wear this, I'm gonna get this type of attention. As far as like, you know what I mean? Like, whether you get attention, whether you in sweatshirts or lingerie. Because I think one of my nieces was trying to argue this when the whole Kiki thing came up with her and Usher in their outfit. I still feel like at the end of the day, it's something to be said about a woman that is dressing in a classy way. And the attention that brings and how that makes you feel is unmatched. I still feel like dressing in lingerie in public is just crazy. It's wild to me. Like, it's wild. Like, why would you be doing like what? Then where are you in a pair of lingerie? Like, it's just like, it's escaping me. Like, why? Like, I don't think Black women as a whole, women as in general, are seeing how we're being influenced. Is the moral of what I'm trying to say here. We're being influenced, okay? That was the moral of the movie with Who Clones Tyrone. We're being influenced. We have a whole term for it, influencer. We're being influenced. And the question where I'm going to leave everybody that watches the live is, are you being influenced in a negative way or a positive way? Are your decisions, and based off these decisions of how you're being influenced, like, or do you think you're making this decision yourself, or are you being influenced? And are you being influenced in a positive way or a negative way? I mean, because you can be influenced in a good way, and it's like, it's dope for somebody to be influencing you in a good way, right? But you also have to realize that you can get influenced to make negative decisions as well. And I do think how women are showing up in today's society, we were being influenced to do so. Simply, we're being influenced to do so. Period. Now, if you want to argue with me down in the comments, meet me there. I want to hear your comments on that, because I know it's to be completely debatable, and I want to debate because I want to hear different people's point of view. But I definitely feel like women as a whole are being influenced in a negative way, especially Black women. We already were sexualized anyway, so it's like wearing lingerie outside and calling it an outfit. I don't know. Some people like, but they owning their sexuality. They owning their femininity. Yeah. I don't know. Body, whether you got the body for it or not, today, that don't even matter. Because, like, I just saw on TikTok, everybody wearing that little, what you call it, that little one outfit, where it kind of looked like lingerie, and like you put it on like it's hella small, and then it expands to like whoever, like your body. I saw this plus size BBL lady with a white one on, and like I saw, before I even saw her page through the algorithm, somebody else had did a debut on TikTok, like looking at her in the outfit, and was just like, now why would you have that on? Like, this woman had to be like around 400 some pounds. Now why would you have this on? Why would you? It's not, and it's like it ain't even about the pounds of people who got it on, but it's just like, why is that on the internet? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It could be debatable, but hey, leave me in the comments. Let's talk about it. But it is something that's been on my mind about. I feel like this, like fashion, is just going crazy with like this burly dirt shit. Like, you know. Latrice said yes, they are doing too much nowadays. That's all I'm saying. That it's going too far. They doing too much. They doing too much. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I just feel like thought culture and being a whole and all of that. Like, remember back in the day, like we was like fronting up on them type of like women for making these decisions because those decisions could affect others. And you know what I mean? And all of the stuff that went along with that. And it's like, you don't even got to do all of that. And if you're doing all of that, it usually comes from like some type of trauma or, you know, something like that. Let's work on that first and then come back into society. But you're influencing other people to do that. But now it's everywhere. It's okay. It's okay. I just feel like as a mom, I'm having to look at things differently now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's causing me to also think about this shit. I don't know how I got from trained derailments to this, but hey, this is what the live was about. But yeah, guys, meet me in the comment section. Let's carry it on there. I'm finna get up out of here. I'm on some water. I'm finna lay down. Catch me tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Ooh, another like a true crime Thursday. Maybe I'll find another case. I'm not sure. If I don't have another case, and I'm gonna come back and do another live reading show. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Like I always say, seek the truth, vibrate higher, and carpe diem. Until the next time. Shit, I'm out. Don't forget to check out my hair crystals at my Stand Store link. Okay, check out the community tab on YouTube. Make sure you check out Patreon. That Joan Rivers and Oprah reading is over there for free for people that don't have Patreon yet. Yeah, get these numbers up. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Okay, I'm out.